Hey guys, Nigeria is finished though. Tinubu ignores CBN investigators' recommendation, writes Senate to approve conversion of 7.3 trillion ways and means revenue without assessment. Nigerians. President Bola Tinubu has sought Senate approval to convert 7.3 trillion balance of ways and means of revenue in Nigeria's Consolidated Revenue Fund (CRF) into federal assets. The president's request is strictly against the recommendation of his special investigator on the Central Bank of Nigeria, Jim Obazi, who had said the balance was dubiously and illegally incurred and should be reassessed before Senate authorization. Sahara reporters had reported on Wednesday that Obazi, a former executive secretary of the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, made a recommendation in his final report tagged Report of the Special Investigation on CBN and Related Entities, Chargeable Offences submitted to the President. The report reviewed that the management of the Central Bank of Nigeria under the leadership of the former governor, Godwin Emefiele, fraudulently used 26.627 trillion ways and means of the Apis Bank. In contrast to the investigators' recommendation, Tinubu sent a letter addressed to Senate President Godwin Akpabio, which was read at plenary on Saturday, seeking for the approval to convert the balance. The president's letter, according to the news agency of Nigeria, read, "I would like to call the attention of the Senate to the provisions of Section 38 of the CBN Act 2007, which stipulates that the Apis Bank may grant temporary advance to the federal government in respect of the temporary deficiencies of budget revenue provided such overdrafts do not surpass 5% of Nigerian revenue from the previous year." So the Senate is invited to note that from available information by the CBN, the Consolidated Revenue Fund (CRF) account of the Federal Government of Nigeria (FGN) stood at 7.3 trillion as of December 2023, which is due to domestic debt servicing or saving, principal and interest. While the federal government is considering various measures to forestall the use of ways and means advance for domestic debt saving, he said, the president said the prioritization of the ways and means will lead to the realization of the following benefits, among others: reduction of debt service costs as the interest rate for the scrutinized ways and means is lowered to 9% compared to 3% previously adopted. The savings arising from the much lower interest rate will help to reduce the deficits in the budget and improve debit transparency as scrutinized ways and means advance are included in the public debt statistics. In view of the foregoing, the Senate is invited to kindly consider and approve the securitization of the outstanding debt balance of 7.3 trillion in the same order as at December 2023. The same crime Emefiele committed. Now, can Tinubu supporters agree that he has nothing to offer? He did it in Lagos. He is doing it in Nigeria. Mr. President, keep doing it. Let truth be told, both Tinubu supporters and those against him will surely suffer the consequences if he fails to perform. Not because we love him, but he still have to say to whatever anyone will do in this country. He is far incompetent, beyond imaginable. He only active in politics, not governance. He will implement the World Bank agenda rather than be frustrated by these multinationals. By the time he finished with CBN, Nigerians go apologize to Emefiele. Allow him to recover his investment in 2023 election. Since the constitution is not relevant to assess governance, is it not better they stop telling us on social media? It is just a family affair. No checks and balances. Really? There was a country. That is right. Some people want to persecute Emefiele just because of his tribe. This is a deliberate attempt for embezzlement. He should allow the money to be reassessed according to law. Otherwise, this is a replicant of Emefiele crime, which would subject him for possible impeachment. It is a recommendation. He has option of either accept or reject. He did it in Lagos. If he can do it in Lagos, he can still do it in Nigeria. Presidents when gets doings. The country is suffering. He need it fast. We understand him, Baba. If you fight corruption, corruption fight back you. Just go, Mr. President. Okay, guys. These are some reactions from Nigerians. So, what's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.